Welcome to Saturday Rough Cut viewers. Coffee Doug here. Another Guinness in the works for me on this Saturday. Yum, yum, yum. This week I will be reviewing Bad Teacher, that movie that none of you saw. It came out recently, like within the last month or two, directed by Jake Kasdan. He has done like Walk Hard, he did Orange County, and don't let either one of those, persuade you not to see it, because I know a lot of people didn't like Orange County as much as other people did. He also directed Zero Effect, which I've reviewed, and I stand by that movie. I love it. So I think he did a good job of directing this. It stars, very simple, basic plot. It stars Cameron Diaz, Jason Segel, and Justin Timberlake, and it's about a bad teacher. Like a lot of people relate it to like Bad Santa. Like there's this teacher, she's obviously not supposed to be teaching because she hates children. What is she doing in that profession? And the previews tell you she wants to hook up with Justin Timberlake, who's like the good teacher and who's probably got some money, and she could just have him take care of her. And she decides to try to get new boobs because she thinks that's what he'll like. So she tries to raise money for that. That's what the preview basically showed. There is quite a bit more that goes into it as far as the plot. They don't focus just on that. The one thing that stands out to me right away, and I wanted to make sure to say in this review, is that in most movies like this is a rated R comedy, for one. So they really don't pull any punches with the jokes and stuff, which is great. But a lot of comedies like this, you've got the person that's not good at what they do, or they're just doing it for community service, like Emilio Estevez and Mighty Ducks. And then it turns out that they really love it, and they love kids, and they're actually great at teaching, and they don't do that in this movie. They don't make it fake like that. Like, she does not like to teach. She makes it very clear, and she's just there to kind of use the kids. She just hates being in that classroom. It is far-fetched in the way that there is no way she would get away, no matter how bad the school, she would not get away with a lot of the shit that happens. They would probably just fire her because, I don't know, it didn't seem like she's in one of those dangerous minds kind of schools where they couldn't get a teacher to teach. It's just, she's just very lazy. But Cameron Diaz's comedic performance, in my opinion, was excellent. Really on time, really just back and forth with the other actors and actresses, and a lot of the jokes written were very funny. Now, I had low expectations for this movie, and a few friends and I went because one of my close friends is a teacher, which she teaches in a kind of a bad school. It's a hard school to teach in, and she has a lot of problems at this school, and she just can't stand it. And I'm not going to say her name, obviously, but she knows who she is, and she's just got a lot of bullshit to deal with, and some of the stories she's told me were ridiculous. So it does kind of remind us of her, which is good. It's a compliment. But that's the reason we went to see it. I would have never chosen to just go see this, but it looked funny from the get-go. Jason Segel's got some great interaction and great lines. Justin Timberlake does okay, but it was one of my least favorite roles for him. I like him on SNL, thought he was awesome in Social Network like everybody did, but I don't know, with this it just, they had him do some funny stuff, but I didn't feel like they used him as much as they could have. So that's the basic plot. The comedy is well worth it, and they don't sell out in the end by making it all honky-dory and happy and she changes her ways. She's just a bad teacher, and you're going to like watching her be a bad teacher. So let me know what you thought of it, and let me know what other cool movies you're watching this summer. And until next Saturday, I am Coffee Doug. Thank you.
I'm not the teacher.